Howdy folks, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a new one today, Kenny Ray Horton, his song Missouri. And it was a gift request of Harry Workmon. So Harry, shout out to you. Thank you for this gift and request of a new artist. And this is what you said. You said you wanted to introduce us to a new artist to the channel, Kenny Ray Horton, U.S. Navy MU-1, retired now. So there we go. And maybe Missouri is a battleship. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to find out. Yeah, the new artist is fine. I love giving new artists to the channel exposure. But some of these like artists that are new to the channel have like 400,000 followers on YouTube or, Instagram or wherever they are. But in any case, here we go.
Guys, can we run this tune again? I think it sends out peace and home to everybody out in the fleet.
When did they do this? When they were in?
Where Mark Twain told the stories of Huckleberry Finn running around in those hills I grew up in.
Yeah.
Where the bluebirds fly that taught me how to sing. And if you can't show me, then it doesn't mean a thing in Missouri.
Show me state. Nice.
It's home to Harry S. Truman and the Pony Express. That St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west. Where Albert E. Brumley wrote I'll fly away. Down by Big Sugar Creek where everybody goes to play in Missouri. So sweet those flowers in the dogwood trees. When I go home, you'll find me in Missouri.
That's awesome.
That Kansas City barbecue, I could eat my fill. Hear those sounds out of Branson echo through the hills. Down to Silver Dollar City for a step back in time. All of this and so much more in that home state of mine of Missouri. So sweet those flowers in the dogwood trees. When I go home, you'll find me in Missouri.
This setting is classic. They're like, hey guys, let's bring in a hay bale. We're just going to shoot it. And I don't know, an old storage depot or something, but let's bring in a hay bale to make it more country. These guys are good.
So sweet, those flowers in the dogwood trees. When I go home, you'll find me in Missouri. Yeah, yeah.
Man, they're getting after it. Did you hear him in the end? That was perfect. Let's do it again. I love that. I love like when the military folks show that, yeah, like their artistic side or their other talents, because when you think of military or when you think of professional athletes, you think that's all they are. Or you know how like when you were in grade school and you'd go out and you'd see your teacher in the mall or somewhere or at the movies. And you're like, what are you doing here? Because you just associate them with that profession. But this right here, even though they're doing it in fatigues that their talents on display, and they were really good. They had a lot going on, and this is a song you'd have to practice a lot. Not as much vocally, but you'd certainly have to practice that. You'd have to have the lyrics down and all. But just so many instruments going in this thing. And they made reference to Kansas City, Branson, St. Louis, and who was it? Brantley or somebody who wrote a song. Gosh, I was trying to keep up with all the stuff that was there that I didn't know about, or if I did, it just didn't. It didn't coalesce into Missouri, you know. And songs like this serve a purpose. Like you really do. Like Johnny Horton's songs, you learn history in some songs. And in this one, if you just remember some of the lyrics, you'll have part of U.S. history. Harry, I'm not quite sure how you found him. Are you retired military as well? Harry, if so, thank you for your service. And the boys and girl in this band, thank you for your service, of course. That just goes, that has to be said. And wherever you guys are now, you said he's retired. That Kenny Ray is retired, and presumably if he's retired, maybe the other folks are, or some of them are. But I wonder, they must have played and practiced on their ships, because there is time to do that. It isn't just like it's always running drills. You guys could speak more to that. But I do know folks, of course, who have served. And, you know, if you're going to play good music and enliven the troops by being, you know, when you're out at sea for months on end, certainly your CO is going to like, yes, do this. You know, come on, entertain the troops once in a while. We're good with that. We'll let you guys go and practice. So, do I rate this song or not, Harry? I mean, it was patriotic, but I mean, I've rated songs about Texas, and this is a song about Missouri. I'm going to rate it. I want to rate this one. The instrumentation, it wasn't just the instrumentation, though. I'll tell you, their harmonies completely worked. I don't know if these folks are still together and performing somewhere. You know, I don't do research. You can fill us in on that, Harry, or Jeff, Catherine. Maybe you're aware of them, but they may be new to you too, Jeff, because there's a lot of bands out there, as we know. The number that popped into my head was a 9.3. And, you know, there was that patriotic element there, obviously, and I don't rate that, but it really was more about the state of Missouri, and look at what we've done. Look at who we are. I've rated songs about other states, so I'm not going to neglect Missouri in that regard either. So, Harry, thank you for that introduction. I absolutely love that, period. So if you're from Missouri, weigh in the comments if you want. Let us know what's what, where you're from, and what part of the song resonates with you, because I love that stuff. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video. Hats off to the military men and women. And see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
Down by Big Sugar Creek, where everybody goes to play in Missouri.